Turn your mic. Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Greg Rubens.
Thank you, Todd. Rivalry night here at Robert Crown. 19th ranked Wildcats versus your 18th ranked now Kits versus 22 ranked Notre Dame.
We're 18?
Moved up to 18th, yeah.
Huh. What are we in the conference?
We're tied for third, but we haven't played as many games as Deerfield. So we're probably like, actually point percentage-wise, we're second in the conference now. Prep is first in that category. Basically, the conference is 4 teams with a significantly positive goal differential. With Evanston being ranked fourth out of those top 4. So you have Prep, BGHW, New Trier Blue, and Evanston are your top 4 goal differential teams.
Nice.
So that's what it's going to boil down to for the conference playoffs. And we know we can beat BGHW. We haven't played Prep. I don't remember what happened with New Trier Blue.
Can you get it straight, man? The horizon's off. There you go, there you go. All right.
Do you remember what happened with New Trier Blue?
No.
Maybe I have to look at the game scenarios, but
And I'm just getting my moves ready.
so what was the deal with the, do you have to do a software update or something?
I don't know.
It's working now?
Yeah,
It's
it
working.
seems to be working.
Huh.
It looks big though. Doesn't this look big?
Yeah, that does. All right, so Evanston tied New Trier Blue.
There we go.
And we'll also face New Trier Blue in January. Second to last game of the season. So, this is rivalry night.
Let's go, Evanston!
Yeah.
Here we go.
Face off. Ends up being controlled by Notre Dame, the Dons. Working it around the Evanston zone. Out to the point. Taken away by Haggerty. Is this still Rogers Beer right here?
I don't know.
I'm afraid I'm going to kick it over. Centering pass comes out to the neutral zone. Dumped back in there by Ball. Corbett. Rubens to Luke. Glove down by Ball. Rubens racing behind the net to get it. Sends it back the other way. It actually was not Rubens. Haggerty, I believe. As Luke giving chase. Don's bringing it out of their own zone. Corbett taking that one away after a hit by Luke. Stick to the side by, is that Roito or Johnson in the net tonight? I think it's Johnston. Benamore around the corner. Bouncing puck. A hit there delivered by Rubens. And Vosper attempting to bring it up through neutral ice. Now over the Don's blue line. There's going to be a penalty here.
All right.
I don't know if I can be heard over the noise. This is some,
I know, this is
some
noisy.
good crowd noise. Evanston going on the power play. Face off. Won by Galoon. Zagate to the other point there. Haggerty sent it towards the net. Kept in by Efsatio. Haggerty shot from up top. That was an interference penalty on number 36. Out to Efsatio. Back to Gate. Top of the circle. Shot. Just wide. Rebound off the boards. Comes all the way out to the neutral zone where there's Efsatio to Gate. Hey. You must miss this, huh? As Efsatio brings it into the Don zone, out to Galoon.
Hey.
Haggerty keeping that one in around the boards. Gate to Haggerty. Over the line. Notre Dame going to hang on to that one. .11:48 to go now. 51 seconds left on the power play. And long shot there by Ball. Now Rubens gave it to Castro. John's trying to bring that one out. Goes up behind the net briefly there, and now Ball behind the Kids net. Pete gave it to Rubens. Sent it in there over the line, and then it comes back to him. Corbett taking over, top of the circle shot.
Oh!
Just off the outside of the post. He gets it back. 6 seconds to go on the power play. Castro back out to Corbett. Nice pass back to the point. Ball with a shot through traffic. Ends up to going to the far corner. And now to the far corner. Hey, Cabales. Good, how you doing? It's good. It's a fun year. Fun year. Yeah, I think Corbett over the line now.
Hey, buddy. What's up?
Good.
No, I'm good. Thank you. Good to see you.
I'm good, thanks. No, I'm good. Left in by Boswick. Behind the Don's net. There's, not sure who that was. Fagel giving chase. Out to Gate, long shot. Held on to there by the Don's goalie. For the whistle. Face off to the Don's goalie's left. Fagel taking this face off. 9:54 to go in the period. Shots 3-1 in favor of Evanston so far. Long shot, Boswick hung on to by the Notre Dame goalie. taking this face off. Back to Boswick, long shot through traffic. Got through, but a nice save by the goalie, and he's going to cover that one for a whistle.
What's up, Chef?
This is going back to behind the net. Ball. Give to Vosper. Outside pass. Now behind the some kind of Kitts net. Chipped up ahead. That's Cito Racing. 51 got in his way there, but he does end up with it behind the Don's net for a minute. Kept in by Ball. Now Galoon. Shot and a save. Dodge after the whistle, knocked him over. Noise you hear in the background are thunder sticks. By the Kitts student section, which is starting to catch up. More Dons fans here, though, actually, in their student section. As Petratus over the line, a shot and a rebound. Fenimore picked up the rebound and skated it over to the corner. Now near boards, Fenimore picks it back up. He's tangled up, sent over to the near corner. Now Haggerty. Durston gives it back to Rubens. He chipped it over to Castro, who dumps it down to the near corner. Fished out of there by the Dons, sent around and not out, kept in by Gate. Sent back down around behind the net. Now Tate controlling. Left it in the corner, and that's sent into the Evanston zone. Corbett chasing. Tate found Gate over to the far boards. Sent in, and rebound comes to number 30. He's not able to get that out. Gate, a long shot. Almost circled in. Rebound. Up into the netting. Some good pressure there. Tate will take this face-off to the goalie's left. Far dot, wins the face-off. Corbett sends it around. 8-1, Evanston leading in shots.
Good, how are you?
Gate chasing this one down. Oh, and it came right in front. Point-blank shot. A little bit of a scramble there in the goal mouth. Face off at the near dot here in the Kitts zone. .7:16 to go. Kept in by the Dons. It goes way up, almost to the ceiling. Kept in by Notre Dame. It's number 79 to 39. Back out to 79. Across to the other point. Long shot through traffic. Save Johnston. Rebounded another save, and he
Come on.
hold on. He holds on to that one. Holds on to it. Those were a hit, those thunder sticks, apparently. 51 shot, save Johnson. Got the whistle, and we have a face-off here at the near dot in the kids' zone. Swatted out of there by Simpson. That'll be an icing call.
What's gone on? What's happened? We kind of lost our mojo here.
Yeah, I have noticed that actually. Notre Dame having a little more, some more opportunities in our end. Off comes to 51. He sends it in. Rubens behind his net. Shot goes up off the glass. Fagel trying to get that one out. Sent back behind the kids' net. Rubens.
Hey.
Tried to find Petratus there and kept in by the Dons. Fenimore to Fagel. And he's bumped off of the puck briefly. Now Rubens gets it back. He'll regroup in his own zone. Spinning behind the net. Change directions. That was a nice play there. He found Castro almost. No one was over there to guarding him. And that's sent back in by the Dons. Luke or Tate. Long shot.
Jeez, come on, guys.
Johnston. Must have used a lot of energy up.
Huh?
They must have just used a lot of energy up out of the game.
Yeah, right.
Corbett wins the face-off to Gate, now around to the far boards. Corbett trying to get this one back now, sends it out, not out of the zone. Sent in around the boards to the near corner. And that one comes out of the kids' zone. It's been hard to get it out of our own zone all of a sudden. Now here, Ball clears it. That may go for icing. Corbett over to get that one, now behind the Dons net. Battling in the corner here, near corner. Don's zone, behind their net now, 36 trying to break it out. Tate giving chase. And kept in by Corbett. And cleared out by the Dons. Picked up by Ball. He skates it in, shot around the defensive screen. Sent it around the boards, 84 on the far boards. Chips it ahead. Comes Essethieu skating it over the line with some speed. Left it for Haggerty, shot. Up into the netting. 3:54 to go, some more pressure now. Balloon taking the face off. Don zone, Haggerty chasing after that one. Flipped up ahead to Fenimore. Far boards in front of the Evanston bench. Now Finnemore getting that one back. Nice pass ahead there. Almost connecting with Exeter. Good idea. Haggerty shot. And a save. Almost got through that goalie. Notre Dame fan section coming alive. They are outnumbering us, but with our thunder sticks, we are out-noising them. Long shot from Gordon Rubens, almost gets through. Here come the Dons now over the Kits line. And a long shot from the point. Blockered to the side by Johnston. Dons out to 79, shot, save Johnston, rebound, and covered by Johnston.
You know, you can like, if you look through a really small hole, you can like focus. It just saves me time pulling my glasses out.
Bostwick to, not sure who that was. Thurston, long shot. A pass that is over to the, thrown into the corner of the Kits zone. Pass throw to someone to Durston. Now Petratus chasing after this one. 79 behind the Dons net. Petratus got it out to Durston, and then another rebound to Castro, or Gate actually. Goes over the net.
Was that Finn that took the shot?
I think so.
Wow.
Yeah. That one happened too fast. Ball keeping that one in. Long shot, pad save to the side. Castro behind the net, chasing after the Dons defender. Ball. Cross-ice pass to Castro. Sends it in. That goes behind the Dons net. Petratus over to chase that one. Dons defender spins out and finds some space to 86. And Ball dumps it back in. Far corner. Castro chasing. Petratus, long shot. Had a little bit of an opening there, went wide. Hagel keeping that one in. Petratus gets ahead of him. Yeah! Into the slot. And got it right home. Blocker side. On Petratus. We're getting some big goals this year. Assisted by Jay Fagel with 1:35 to go. Now Ball, pushing that one down. Come the Kits again. Tate has Fagel, great pass, so couldn't get around him though. Now behind the Dons net. That comes out to the near boards. Sent down behind the Kits net. That'll be, I believe, icing. With 54 seconds to go in the period. Evanston out shooting them 13-6. Face off to our left here. Don zone. Pass by Rubens ahead to Galoon. Now Efsithio. Rubens over to challenge. Fenimore takes over now in the corner. Fished out of there. Fenimore. And 52. And the neutral zone got it away from him. Now 36 on the near boards. Dumps it in. That goes to the side. That's the end of your first period. Good momentum shifting back towards the Kits now. Record attendance here so far this season.
Excuse me. See, I can't wear my glasses on my head when I wear a hat. So I got to put them in my pocket. Do you not wear glasses?
Not yet. It's just starting. Yeah.
What's up, buddy?
How you doing?
Good to see you.
Second period about to get underway, folks.
Let's go, Kits.
Fagel controlling the faceoff. Brought it around the Don's net himself, and then their clearing attempt does get out. Now in over the Kits line. 27 with a shot. Glove save. Johnson with the glove save. Fagel with Petratus and Gatti over the line.
Hey!
Sent out to the middle. Don's defense able to swarm there. Covered by Johnson. Behind the Kits net. That goes into the Don zone. 18 giving chase. Tate over there as well. Corbett ends up with it, gives it back to Tate. Corbett behind the net. Tried to bank it over to Tate. And that is out, and then flipped back in by Ball. Don's resetting behind their own net. Kept in. Corbett trying to send it down. Ball. Sends it in. 18 to 86. And that will be icing. Essethiel had his stick knocked right out of him. And it looks like there was an answer to that delivered by Haggerty. And he may get called for that. Penalty box door opening for the Kits here. Ended up going over to the box. Don's on their first power play. And Alex Essethiel getting the tripping penalty. It looked to me like he was the victim there, but here come the Dons out of their own zone, trying to set up on your power play. That's going to be offsides, I believe. Cleared out by the Kits. The Dons back into the Kits zone over the blue line. .38 from the blue line, passed it down, now 79 out at the point. Gave it to 27. Shot from the near circle, scores! Power play goal for the Dons. Tied up at 1.
Yikes.
Yeah. This makes it more interesting, that's all.
It's off one by the Kits. Oh, and Castro is hit. He will have an answer for that. We'll keep an eye on that. 51. Got him. He's back over to get the puck away from him. Centered it. Oh, and now the Dons 41 on Rubens. Big hit. They're coming with some physicality here after the goal. Some momentum for Notre Dame, and another hit. They're coming after us. We gotta go back after them at this point. As number 9 now. There's a hit coming back the other way from Castro. And Finnemore gets knocked over. Now it gets knocked into the ref. We got to answer this now. Turn it up. Castro up to Durston. Now he's thrown into the boards. Now Finnemore giving it back to him. Having some fans liking that one. 41 over to the corner, plastered up against the boards by Rubens. Checks are flying. Looks like it's going to be a whistle here. Notre Dame going to the box. Power play for the Kits. Good physical action here, folks. Checking is definitely amped up here in the last minute or two. I'm good, thanks. hits in over the Don's line. Haggerty. Shot just goes wide. It's his own rebound. Efsethio, top of the circle. Top of, from the blue line. Save. The goalie hangs on to it. Minute 34 to go on the power play. 10:38 left in the second period. Face off at the far dot in the Don's zone to the goalie's right. It's all the way back to the Evanston zone. Now Gate over the line. Shot. Ah! Petradis was there. Rebound came out to Gate. Efsethio from out. Shot goes just wide. Rebound. And another shot. And goalie gets knocked over. Now there are going to be some pushing and shoving in front of the Don's net. Tangled up in front of the net. Is that Gate? No. It's Haggerty. Should be no call there, I would think. Just some pushing and shoving. Minute 6 to go. Power play line change. Orbit going to take this face-off from the far dot of the Don zone. Wins the face-off clean. Rubens over to Ball. Shot. Castro behind the net. Now the Don's clearing attempt goes into Ball's glove. Gave it to Rubens. Rubens going to spin around here now. Goes behind his own net to reset. Gave it to Tate. He skates it up through the neutral zone, over the Don's line. Almost got through there. And the Don's trying to clear it. Comes around the boards and out. 29 seconds to go on the power play. 9:30 in the period. Rubens behind the net. Taken away by the Dons. Rebound. Shot from behind the net. Comes out to, and Castro checked from behind by 79 now. And that's sauced ahead to a cherry picker, 86. Not able to put anything together. Now Tate. Now the power play's over. Tate bringing it over the Dons line. Shot, pad save, rebound to the defense as the Dons come up 3-on-2 now, 3-on-1. Rubens and they score. It's a 3-on-1.
Oh boy.
(2-1) Notre Dame. Off one by Notre Dame, and then they bring it in. It's going to be offsides. Face off right outside of your Evanston zone here at the far dot. Send that one around the boards. Haggerty gave it to Luke. He was bumped off of the puck, and the Dons take over now. Gate sends it down into the corner. Luke over to chase that on the far boards. Now the Dons bring it behind their own net. Skating it up out of the zone. Bank pass gets onto Boswick's stick. The Dons get it back over the Kits line. Shot up into the netting off of Johnston's pads. Going to go to the other side now. Face off, far circle. Evanston zone. Haggerty winning the face off. And that's sent ahead. That's Theo giving chase. He's trying to create it into a breakaway, but it was swatted away. He was then hit up against the glass behind the Dons net, and they take over. Now Simpson dumping that one into the far corner. Dons bringing it up out of the zone. Kept in by Simpson. Dumped back in there for a second. Gloved out of the air. Now Simpson gets it back. 41 skating ahead. And not able to get through. And now another hit on Efsithio here at the near corner of the Kit zone. And Simpson pushed back. Don's player is down in the corner. Some more scuffling. And not sure if any penalties will be called here. There is a whistle though as the player remains down. Notre Dame player here in the near corner of the Kids zone.
I think that kid went for the hit and he missed. Went into the boards.
Didn't see it. Hi. Good, how you doing? Good. Yeah, we're on the air. It's all right. You didn't see anything bad. Nothing that could be as bad as what we say, what he says. Player's still down. He's up now. .7:03 to go in the period. 15-11 in favor of Evanston. Shots, that is. 2-1 Dons. No penalties called, which I like. Just let them push each other a little bit, as long as it's not too severe. Face-off will be right in front of us here, outside of the Kids zone. Sent around Rubens. Chipped it up, and now we got Luke over the line, behind the net, trying to wrap around. Not able to get that through. Lifted ahead, kept in by Finnemore with his glove, 79. Finnemore again, keeping that one in. Now Notre Dame, 13, harassed there by Tate on the forecheck. And Ruben's going to chase this one down in the Kids zone, sends it around the boards to Corbett. That's sent into the Don zone, 51. Clearing attempt does end up back in the kids zone. Finnemore to Rubens. Off of the boards to Castro to Tate. He's got Corbett. Possible 2-on-1 here. Shot. Held on to by the goalie. A lot of fans here. Let's give them something. Petridis backhand save by the goalie. Pad save, a little off-speed shot there might have fooled him briefly. Petridis gets that one back to Fagel. Back to Petridis, sends it in. Goalie going to hang on to this one. With 5:32 remaining in the period. This is sent around and Fagel chases it behind the Don's net. It's on the boards. Fagel gets it back. A little centering opportunity here, and someone was knocked down there. That seems like interference. Castro gets that one back behind the net. Looking for Fagel. He's knocked off of the puck. Well, defenseman loses his stick again. Simpson long shot.
Hey.
To Fagel. And a nice check there by Simpson. Knocked him right off of the puck. Now Haggerty to Petridis. Left it for Simpson. Shot just missed it. He didn't get enough on it. Now Haggerty on the doorstep. And a shot by Petridis. Now they're knocking someone into the net. More pushing and shoving in front of the Don's net. It's like this time it was Simpson they're going after. Faceoff will be at the far dot. Far circle, 4:30 to go. Don's zone. Balloon taking that face off, 79. Couldn't get it out. Kept in there by Boswick. That's Joe chasing. Galoon now over to get it. Now far boards. Scramble on the far boards. Boswick is deflected there by Galoon and then picked up by a Don's player who sent it out to a cherry picker again. Careful. Can't let him get behind you like that. Haggerty to Gate. Passes it over to Galoon to Essedil. He's got an opportunity shot. Ah! Just wide and kept in by Galoon. Now Essedil gets it back. Or was that Gate? And then a deflection by Essedil. He's fired up. Matty missed the shot there, but definitely the right idea. It's a little too much adrenaline, maybe, if there is such a thing, but create those opportunities. He's going to get one. And that one's covered by the goalie. Point Boswick sent it into the corner. Tate, far board, sent it down for Corbett. Tate on the board still. Trying to find Corbett. Now the Dons are going to bring this one out. Over the kit line. Banked off of the boards behind the net. That's sent out. That could be icing. Yeah, it's going to be icing. 3:08 to go, as you can see. Banks that one. Ends up being skated ahead here by Fagel over the Dons line. Rubens ahead for Fagel. Get off of a skate. Dons bringing this one up through the neutral zone over the Kits line. Shot went wide. Bounces off of the boards. Rubens gets that one, sends it around for, ends up on a Don stick. And a save by Johnston. Now behind the Kits net is Finnemore chasing 13. And 13 gets it back at the far corner. Castro to Petratus to Finnemore. Castro again sending it in. Around the boards behind the Dons net. This one is controlled by Ball. Gave it to Rubens. Sent ahead to Castro. Rubens takes another hit there briefly. Ball banks it to himself and sends it in. Minute 53 to go. 18 left it there in his own zone. Now Don skating it up with some speed over the Kits line. 36. Date pestering. And Johnston will cover. Date behind his own net to Esithio, to Haggerty, to back to Esithio. Haggerty running ahead to the net. He was there. Goalie hangs on to it. Nice to get a goal here before the period ends. It's off to our right here in the Don zone. Haggerty. The Dons now, and Esithio and 27
off.
Boards. Centering pass is broken up there by Esithio. Now sent back into the Don zone. Minute to go in the period. Nice pass there in the neutral zone. Gate takes that one away. To Galoon, to Esithio. He's got 1-on-2, 3-on-2 if they hurry, 3-on-3. Shot!
Yeah!
Go! Gate lit up that corner. Now it's a 2-on-1 back the other way. And broken up nicely there by Haggerty. And cleared out. No icing, 30 seconds. At the Kits blue line, it's taken away by Tate. Now he's over the Dons line, sends it in. Corbett is there behind the Dons net. Trying to spin out and get it to the middle. Near corner, that's sent ahead, and that will be the end of the second period. 2-1 Notre Dame.
Don't know where Greg is, but here we go. Third period, down. Down by 1.
We're back.
There
We're
he
back.
is.
Like a Naked Gun episode. Maybe he was in the bathroom or something.
Yeah, right.
It's bound to happen at some point.
Frank from Naked Gun. What's Frank's
Frank
last
Drebin.
name? Frank Drebin. Frank Drebin, everybody.
Almost. I should have actually done that. And here we go. Third period action, 31. And Haggerty over to get it. That's Sithio.
Hey.
Now, Gate here at center ice. Notre Dame regrouping. Our board sent it in and over the Kits line. All over to get that one. And a big hit there. Not sure who got the better of that one. Gate in the near corner. Bagel
Hey.
fished it out of there. 86. Out at center ice now, sent in. Ball. To Fagel, he's got space. Over the Dons line. 36. Brings it up. That's going to be a tripping call. Really questionable there. Barely did anything, but Castro's going to the box. And there's the touch up now. Faceoff will be in the Kits zone. Here at the near circle. And that's cleared out by Tate. Goes behind the Dons net. 79. 38 sends it around. Sent ahead into the corner. 79 behind the Dons net. Tate intercepts that one. Sent to the corner, now behind the Dons net. Now 79 bringing it out of the zone. Face-off won by Galoon. Shot. Haggerty into the glove of the goalie. Oh, by the way, Notre Dame got a penalty. So we're 4-on-4 here for a little while. And Evanston will go on a power play for about a minute. Let's see what that penalty was. Slashing. Castro was in there for tripping. Efsifio. Now Gate keeping it out of the kids' zone. Efsifio chasing, hacks that one away nicely. Oh, and Haggerty took a hit there. Galoo with a huge hit. Hit of the night right there at center ice on 18. Way to strike back. Haggerty found Galoon. Now 36. Trying to bring it out of there. Efsifio answering. With a check of his own to 39. On 39.
Yay!
Trying to give away there to 36. He's in. Gate gets it back. Left it there for Balloon to Gate. And that one is going to be icing. Evanston on a power play for 52 seconds now.
Hey! Come on, guys.
Hanson left it behind the net there. Ball to Tate. Skating it in, shot, blocker, rebound to Castro, and it was just broken up there by the defense. Corbett sent it around for Tate. Tate behind the kids' net. To Rubens, up through the neutral zone, over the Dons line. And he got it back. Now on his knees, gets it back and sends it to Corbett. Over the Dons line, shot, blocked. Under 10 minutes to go in the game. Corbett shot, rebound. Rebound is out, it's loose in the slot. Oh, backhand by Corbett, just goes wide. Rubens keeping it. Dons bringing it up now through the neutral zone, sent it in around the corner. Rubens over to get that one. Ball to Fagel.
Aye.
Notre Dame. Banking it up ahead through the neutral zone, 41 over the kids line. Gate goes over to get this one in the far corner. And that into the glove of Johnston. He'll hang on to that one.
Take this down tonight. Tonight, take it all down.
Gate. 36 shot comes out of the zone. Far boards now. Into the Don zone, and that's taken away. Pass to Luke from Durston. That's cut back, that's off of the Haggerty skate, goes back into the Don zone. Vosper tangled up there. Seemed like holding for a minute there. Boswick gets this one back in his own zone. Over to Luke. Chipped on over to Efsifio. Skating through the neutral zone now. Got around a couple guys. Far boards with some speed. Needs people in the middle for him. Skating it around. And the Dons pick this one up. It'll be offsides. Evanston out shooting the Dons 21-13. Face off right outside of the kids zone. Galoon coming away with it. Over the Dons line, stops. Shot, rebound to Tate. And Ball gets it. Nice stutter step. Kept it in. In the corner, Tate centered it. Had Galoon there. Now Don's coming back through the neutral zone. Dumping it in. Near corner. Ball trying to attack here. Oh, and a big hit there behind the Kits net. That was on Simpson. Galoon shot into the glove. With 7:09 to go. We got to make something happen here. Face off at the far dot. To the left of the Notre Dame goalie. Comes to Fagel. Now chipped up ahead into the Notre Dame bench. Corbett at the point. Fireboards Corbett. Don's bringing that one out. They got a 2-on-2. Rubin's challenging. Got a stick on it. It went behind the Kits net. Now over to the near corner. Centering pass didn't get through. Kept in by the Dons. Now out to the point. That's out of the zone. Now Fagel bringing this one up. Over the Notre Dame line. Into the near corner. Far corner, far boards, front of the Notre Dame bench. Rubin's over to Chase now. Shot in, and they score. Dons. Just over 6 minutes to go. Off one by Haggerty. He brings it in himself. Shot. Hung on to by the goalie. Haggerty gets this one. He's in. Bumped off of the puck, and now Gate got it back. Sent it down behind the net. Now here's Balloon to Esithio. Shot blocked. All over to get this one. Someone lost a glove. Luke. Flipped to the net there by Gate. Ball to Gate. Sent that one in. Goalie hanging on to that one. Thurston. Luke. Finnemore picks this one up in the neutral zone. Sent it down behind the Notre Dame net. That's sent around the boards for an icing call. 4:44 to go. Face off at the far circle. In the Notre Dame zone, 79 out to Finnemore, keeps it in. And the Dons clear it out. Rubens over to get that one. To Thurston, to Tate. Got around a guy. There's going to be a penalty. He's kind of tackled there. Evanson should get a power play. Luke with some more words for the Dons. He's going to go not to the box, but soft Galoon. Haggerty out in the neutral zone, sent it down for Petratus. Out to Haggerty, to Petratus, back to Petratus. Don's bringing it in now, poke checked away nicely there by Esithio. Gate brings it up out of his own zone. Far board, sent it around the boards. Balloon over to chase that one. He ends up with it, trying to find Haggerty and can't connect. And then he's pushed backwards by 38. Haggerty now skating it up through the neutral zone, over the Dons line, behind the Dons net. Cleared out again by Notre Dame. Castro back there to reset. Gave it to Haggerty, to Galoon. That's Scipio now back out in the neutral zone. Gave it to Rubens. 2:56 to go. He gave it back to Tate.
That's way too many.
Now Corbett over the line. With 2:46 to go, 27 seconds left on the power play. Ball to Tate, long shot, blocked. Ball up the top, gave it to Rubens. Sent cross ice to Tate. Back to Ball. Shot through traffic, tipped. Oh, Castro had almost tipped that one in. Now Corbett. Hit the space. Ball, and it just trickles up over the blue line. Back to full strength. Ball to Castro, to Corbett. In front of the Dons bench. 2 minutes to go, sent down, and that will be icing. See what happens here. Liam going to the bench. We got an extra attacker. Empty net. Got Esithio Haggerty out there. Petratus. Finnemore is able to stop that one from being shot into the open net. Galoon. For Haggerty. He skates it up through the neutral zone. Over the blue line. Shot. Held on to there. We're going to beat the traffic. .133 to go. Still an open net here for Evanston.
Thank you, Tom.
Kept in there. Shot, rebound. Haggerty to the corner, no one there to keep it in. Gatte's over to get it. Spinning away here through the neutral zone. Petridis. Comes the ball, and almost a tipping opportunity there for Petridis. Asithio brings it up over the Dons line. Shot, rebound. Just a good performance by this goalie. I think we got stopped by a hot goaltender here. A lot of good chances. Asithio back now behind his own net. Ball sent it ahead for Galoon, and he's hit, and looks like they're gonna call on 20-second power play to end the game here. That's a tripping, or is that not tripping? Evans is going to keep the empty net, so it'll be a 6-on-4. Checking from behind is the call. And a long shot into the net for an empty netter. We'll finish it off, 4-1 Notre Dame.
What's that? Yeah, thanks, Steve. Yeah. Oh.
And that will, 2 seconds left, a little late pressure here by Evanston. Until next time, happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
You got big plans tomorrow?
No.